Hey everybody, Jimmy Vercellino here, producing branch manager and trusted advisor with Goldwater Bank Mortgage Division. And today I wanted to roger up with all of my veterans and active duty service members. By the way, I forgot to tell you, I specialize in VA loans too, but you guys probably already know that, right? But today I wanted to roger up with everybody and just talk a little bit about an important question that I think a lot of veterans want to know the answer to, because it's going to help you save money over the life of your mortgage loan once you go to apply for your VA home loan benefit. And that is simply this: hey Jimmy, how do I get the most competitive financing terms? In other words, how do I get the best rate when I purchase a home, right? So full disclosure, when I buy a house, right, when I obtain financing, I want to get the most competitive financing terms, and you know what? You should too, and there's nothing wrong with that. So today I'm going to chat with you a little bit about a couple of simple strategies that you can employ to get the most, once again, competitive financing terms possible. But before I do, would you consider showing your love by hitting like and subscribing to this channel if you find that this information was of value? The reason why we do that is it helps to promote this channel and raise awareness, and it allows us to educate veterans and active duty service members about their VA home loan benefits nationwide. Good to go? All right, so let's get started. Getting the most competitive financing terms, it's important to understand up front that the VA does not lend the money. Okay? In other words, that mortgage lenders lend the money for the financing on a VA loan, and different lenders have different mortgage interest rates. All right? The VA does not have one set rate. A lot of my veterans think that, but that's actually not true. So how do you get the best terms? Well, simply stated, it's going to vary, or it's going to depend on what your credit score is. The higher the credit score, the more favorable the financing terms. The lower the credit score, you might see slightly increased rates when it comes to applying for that mortgage. So a general rule of thumb to get the most competitive interest rates on a VA loan is a 680. Say 680. All right, there you go. 680 benchmark. If you're above 680, you're probably going to see some of the most competitive financing VA terms that are available. If you go below, well, that's where you might see some what we refer to as pricing adjustments, meaning the mortgage lender is taking into consideration some of that risk, so they may be putting a slight premium on that loan, which is why the rate or cost of obtaining that loan could be higher. So if you're below 680, it doesn't mean that you can't get a mortgage loan. And truthfully, I mean, with mortgage interest rates at their lowest levels of all time right now, you're still going to get a very competitive deal. But we want to get you the most competitive terms possible. So how do we get you above 680? Well, if you're not there, there's some things that you can work on, and there's some things that you could be doing to improve your credit. Things like having a 30% balance on your credit cards or lower. And this can actually be done during the mortgage lending process. So by working with your lender, coming up with the plan to get you above that 680 mark, that can translate to additional savings for you over the life of the loan, which will end up putting thousands of dollars, right, back into your pocket, and avoid paying those unnecessary fees and expenses on the mortgage loan. So if you'd like to learn more information about VA loans and mortgage interest rates, feel free to contact my office direct at 602-908-5849, or you can visit my website at VALoans4Vets.com. That's VALoans4Vets.com. Remember, veterans, that my team and I serve veterans across this great nation, and we're looking forward to being a resource for you in the future.